about to get serious here!
There's no winning against me now.
Alright everyone, JB here, and we're back with another Dragon Ball Z Real channel today. Now today, we're going to be doing one of our crystal guides here on the channel. Now we're looking at, a pretty good week, I would say. So we're able to get up to 7,000 crystals this week. So I would say it's a really good week. Couple things got reset this week. Some new stuff came in, some new events, and there's still a couple events still to come in the the coming days. So as always, I like to put this out here before we start these type of videos, these crystal guides, any type of guides. Now some of the things that I am going to mention are going to be coming at a later date, meaning either a couple days from now of this this video being put up, or in probably about a week's time. So some things are coming at a later date, but it's all the same, right? So first things first, as always, if you're new around here, consider leaving a like on the video and join the channel. That's very much appreciated. So we're gonna go over our simple stuff first, which is going to be our login bonuses. So we have 3 of them currently, which is going to be the campaign login bonus. That one is, I believe, 100 crystals. So we're going to add that. And then we also have our weekend login bonus, which is 100 when you log in over the weekend, coming up in a couple days. And then we have our daily login bonus. You log in every day over a week. It's 10 crystals per day. That is 70 in total. So add that really quick. And we're sitting at 270 crystals. So we're going to go ahead and hop over to the events. There is a few of them that I want to talk about. So this is what I was talking about. So we do have another raid coming soon, tomorrow, because it comes on the 16th. It's going to be this raid right here for the Gohan. As you see right there, that is the time that is coming, at least for me. Everyone's reset time might not be the same. So whatever time the game resets, that's when it's going to come. But it's going to be pretty much essentially the same rewards as the Gotens. So it's going to be 700 crystals coming from this raid. We're going to add that to the total. And we're almost at 1,000 already. Another one, this Broly event. So they revealed to us the Dragon Fist Zenkai for the reveals and stuff. Now, we already knew if we didn't get it this week for Dragon Fist Zenkai, which I kind of figured, we're going to be getting that next week when this Zenkai goes away for this Broly. So this is basically kind of a countdown. So whenever, this Zenkai goes away, which is pretty much the next weekly reset, that is when we're going to get the Zenkai for Dragon Fist Goku. And that is also going to be 300 crystals coming from that. Alright, we're sitting at 1,270. So we have also the, I believe PvP. Both PvP and Terminal Power that reset today. Well, not today, but 2 days ago. So I like to kind of give everyone a mitt, but for most people, right, I would like to say you could be able to make it to the top 10,000. At the bare minimum, if you can't make it to the top 10,000, you should be able to at least get in between 200 to 400 crystals, or between 200, 400, 500 maybe, if you're not in the top 10k. But this is for those who actually want the crystals, right? You want to play consistent. So top 10k, and then you have your group rankings. If you can get at least in the top 20, that is an additional 1,000 crystals. But we're not done yet. We also have a shop for the PvP season, because we're getting medals from each match that you win or lose. You're gonna be getting an additional 300 from the shop, a little bit less than the last season's, which was 1,000 crystals from the shop. So yeah, but it's still, overall still a good amount. And we're sitting at a little bit over 2,500 crystals. Turner Power. So for this one, I like to always mention, unlike myself, you have to be in the Z League, which is basically the league. I'm basically a league below that. So if you're not in the Z League, you're not going to be able to get the full max amount that I always mention in my crystal guides. Now normally, you will be able to get up to 1,500 crystals from the Terminal Power. Where is that coming from? That is coming from your final boss, which is going to be the last boss down here. And then pretty much the rest of it is coming from your rankings. Pretty much, if you don't know where to go for that, you just press the crown up here in the top. Go to season details, and then it'll show it to you right here. all that's coming from your rankings, your last ball. So like I mentioned, I'm in S League. You have to be in Z League to be able to get up to that amount that I mentioned. So that is what we're gonna add right here. And we're sitting at 4,070 crystals. So, you know, we're almost done. A couple more things to talk about. We also gonna hop into the missions. Now we're gonna mention the I don't know, you know, it might be different for everybody, but we're gonna mention the mission plan. I don't know if everyone's got reset a couple days ago, like mine, but mine did get reset a couple days ago. You know the drill. If you're on the free play side, which is what this video is for, it's gonna be 500 crystals on that side, and then if you're taking into account the daily stamp, it's basically 500 crystals per week, since it's essentially 1,000 crystals every 2 weeks. So therefore, make sure you guys, you know, doing your daily missions. It's pretty simple stuff. We're gonna add 1,000. All right. So here's another one that they did add new. So we have these missions, basically for these movies medals, if you want to call them that, movie Z medals. So if you have to collect up to at least 1,000 to be able to get both the crystals that's in here and also the Z power. It's 200 Z power, LF Z power, and 1,500 Chrono crystals. Now, I'm not going to explain that in this video. I'm going to make a separate video, so it's basically easier instead of me adding all this stuff together in one video. But I am going to make a separate video after this one gets uploaded as well. So for those who want to know, you know, where to get those medals efficient at least. So we're going to add that 1,015. There we go. And we're sitting at 6,570 crystals. So here's another one that is also not in the game yet. We have the Battle Royale, which I almost passed up. You know, I forgot that we get one of these every single season. But this is also coming out tomorrow night on Game Reset alongside the raid for Gohan. Now, every time we get one of these, it's pretty simple. You play it, you know, they give you the tickets to play it, you collect the medals, and you're going to be able to get up to 300 crystals out of the shop. So we're going to add that to our total. And we're sitting at 6,870 crystals. So one last piece of the puzzle, right? So to say, I'm going to add, sometimes I forget to add this in some of my videos when I do the crystal guides, but it's Let's Fight. You know, this depends on basically just your rank, your friendship rank. Depending on your rank, at the bare minimum, if you're doing it every day, you know, you're going to be able to get up to 200 crystals out of a weekly basis at least. So, you know, it does take a little bit of time for the crystals to actually start stacking up, but you do get at least 200. Just make sure, you know, you're using characters with pretty good ranks and everything. So we're going to add that 200 to our total. And we're sitting at exactly 7,070 crystals. And I would say that's a pretty good week. You know, we still do have a couple things coming. The only thing that's probably going to take the longest, like I mentioned, is probably the Dragon Fist Goku's, you know, his Zenkai coming next week. And then also the Let's Fight, which is going to take you about a week to get all those crystals up. But besides that, you know, you guys are over 5K pretty much with everything else that I mentioned. And yeah, I'm gonna probably, like I mentioned, do that guide for you guys for the medals. Just give you guys essentially a spot of where to get the medals more easier, more efficient. That way you don't waste too much time, you know, trying to grind them out. And that still is a lot of medals, 1,000 medals. So yeah, hopefully, you know, this video helped out any free play players. Let me know how you guys summons are going for Broly. As always, you know, I didn't summon. Like I mentioned in my earlier videos, I'm going to be saving for the festival. So for those who did summon, let me know how your summons went. Hopefully you guys had some good luck. Didn't get shafted. Never want to wish a shaft upon anybody. But as always, everyone have a blessed day. It's your boy JB. I'm out.